Hello, everyone. My name is Casey Lemongello. I am Lori's admin assistant, and I help do some training videos here inside her success path. You might see me in other videos if you have been a cubby. Today, I'm going to be walking you guys through tags on Etsy and why those are important. So to get started, you're going to want to remember a couple apps. You're going to want to remember Erank, erank.com. That is a very fun app to use for eRank is a great little tool that Etsy and they sync together and it helps you go over keywords. It helps you do quite a few things. So let's dive in and let's take a look at what eRank looks like. All right, when you get to eRank, it should look a lot like this. So eRank and then over at the top, and what you would do is if this is your first time ever using it, you're gonna wanna register for free. It does have a free option, so you can start out at free, and then I think the plans go up from there. It's just gonna depend on where you wanna start. We use the Pro a month, which is about $10 a month, and you guys can read over this here on your own time or whatever. But it does do the Keyword Explorer, which is very awesome. And you can do 200 lookups a day. That's even great. 25 is even amazing too, because you're going to want to do it by season usually. So even starting out at the $5.99 would be a great way to start too. So what you're going to want to do is log into your earring account and then come back and follow more. I'll be right back. After you get logged into eRank, you'll follow the prompts and connect your Etsy store. After that's all taken care of, we're going to dive in and we're going to do our keyword research, or also known as tags. So what I want to kind of do here is I kind of want to do some keyword research. So I'm going to come right in here to where it says keyword research. Okay. And after you get into there, we're going to just type in a keyword. So because we are so close to like Memorial Day and summer and patriotic, let's just search patriotic. And we're just going to use wreaths for now. So let's just search patriotic wreaths. We're going to search in the USA, and you can see where we have researched other things, previous searches or anything along those lines. So we're going to go ahead and just start out with something new. All right, now don't be overwhelmed. This is a lot of information on this page, but I'm going to teach you guys how to know which information we want to look at and which ones we don't. Okay, CTR is going to be the click-through rate. This what shows is the percentage based off of like what people are seeing. So the click-through rate is if they clicked into it and then where they're going and how fast they did it. And we want to know these things because if this is a popular terminology, then we want to be able to know that we're using it. On top of it, it's 2 words. So is this a long keyword or is it a short keyword? We kind of want to know those things. Etsy competition, it's still pretty high. This would still be pretty high. Average searches in the USA are around 109. Clicks in the USA 105. So definitely people are looking, and we can always come over here too and add Google to this, and we can compare Google to Etsy, and you can see that Google searches are producing way more volume than what Etsy is. So I would for sure be using this as a keyword in my wreaths if I have a patriotic wreath, because it would be featured in Google. It's high ranking. Okay. Right here where it says most popular tags, these are the ones you want to look at. Do you see how 4th of July wreath is popping out as patriotic wreath, patriotic decor, summer wreath, patriotic sign? These are the words that you want to use. So the best thing to do then is come over to Google Sheets. Okay, after you get your Google Sheets opened, you can come over here and you can start typing in those words. And so sometimes it's easier just to pull this screen down here and then make it smaller, and you can come over and compare apples to apples to it. So you can come over here and do 4th of July wreath, patriotic, oops, it helps if you spell right, P-A-T-R, wreath, patriotic decor, Americana wreath, oopsie, wreath, door wreath, summer wreath. And so all I'm doing is taking those keywords that we had before that were filtering out the most popular right here, and I just put those into a spreadsheet. And then we can just keep going. So let's do another example. Let's do summer ladybug door hanger. Okay, this is a really long keyword because we're using more than 2 words. This would be a long keyword. Etsy competition is fairly low. It's only in the thousands. That's amazing. So this would be a really good door hanger keyword because it is ranking very low through Etsy. It doesn't have any ranking on Google as of right now, which shows that the competition is low. And then here again is the most popular tags. Okay, and you can see the most popular categories is home and living and home decor, wreaths, and door hangers. That's great to know too. And you can even take it further and scroll down here, and it can give you guys the tags to use, and then the average searches in the United States, the average clicks, the click-through rate, and the Etsy competition. You kind of want to stay away from these red ones. These are going to be really, really high. So you're going to want to look for something that's in the gray to green and gives you a chance. So summer wreath, that is just too broad of a search or too broad of a tag. I would not use it as one of my own first tags. I would maybe look at that if you just run out of options. And when you start to list your items on Etsy, you're going to get 13 tag options. So let's dive over here really quick and let's take a look at one of our listings and let's see if we can improve our tags. Okay, so I just went ahead and I grabbed our American Eagle stained glass sign. It's not real stained glass, it's just that fake look stained glass. So we are going to use this one as our keywords. And so let's just fill this in together. I'm going to come down here to where it's our tags are. And you can see right here where it says tags optional. This should not be optional. You should want to do this every single time you're listing on Etsy. The tags are so important. This is what helps you get searched and found on Etsy. They go off of your title, your description, your image, and then these tags. So then these 4 things will piece together like a puzzle. And if you match, you get found throughout the search, which is what you really want because that's how you're going to make your money, right? All right, let's come over here again to our tags. And so we're going to look up American flag eagle sign. Okay. That sounds really robotic, sounds like a computer. We don't really want to sound like a computer. We want to sound like a person. So this is another good reason why this tool will be so helpful for you guys to understand how to find these tags and how to dive into them. All right, it seems to be generating some for us. Look at all these awesome tags here. Okay, American flag as a tag, American eagle, patriotic sign, American flag sign, eagle, eagle sign, medal sign, bald eagle. So let's go ahead and fill those ones into our tags. American eagle, American flag. Oops, wrong screen. Eagle sign, American flag sign, patriotic sign, bald eagle. Okay, so we have 7 left. Let's go up and let's change this now. So we got a good amount of signs there. I'm looking at these bold, like these bigger ones that stand out to us, bigger fonts. So this sign, this one here, and you can click into these and get more information if you want. But for the sake of time, we're going to skip over that part. We can always do another training and dive in a lot further into keywords if you really want. But for the sake of this training, let's just do surface level to where it can get you guys off to the right start and the right foot. I want to look up stained glass as a keyword. So let's look that up. Right, so this loaded for us, and look at all these awesome little, okay, so stained, the fox, yeah, I think that's how you say that, the stain, the the fake stained glass sign, stained glass wreath signs. So let's go ahead and fill some of those in here. Wreath signs, Signs for wreaths, signs for wreaths. Wreath sign, do we have that one? Yep, wreath signs. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's see what else is on this sign. So let's see, how many more do we need? Oh, you know what I also want to do here too? I also want to do hardworking mom because that's searchable. And then I also want to do metal wreath signs because that one I know is searchable. Okay. Let's search that one. Oh yeah, look how popular this is. It's definitely trending. So it's very high in competition on Etsy, but that's okay because it would still help as a keyword. But guess what? It's not my first keyword listed. It's towards the end. Okay, let's see what other options here it's going to give us. Wreath supplies is a really good one. Embellishments for wreath, metal sign, signs for wreaths. This is fabulous information. Fabulous information. Okay, so let's do wreath supplies. Okay, so I've added all of my tags. After I've done that, I'm going to come down here and I'm just going to hit publish and it'll publish my new listing. It won't charge you again for it. If this is your first time listing something, then it will go ahead and charge you that 20 cents per listing. But if you're just going in and making changes to your tags, no problem. You should do just fine. And as a treat for you guys, I have done some keyword research for you guys already. I will share that PDF for you guys in the bottom of this video or this lesson. If you guys have any questions, please comment down below in my video section so I can answer them for you. I hope that you take a look at Erank and get to play around and really see how fun this tool is. They have so much information to help you on. You can see the average price, the average views on items. You can come through here and explore all the information with all of these keywords and see your Etsy competition. And remember to try and stay away from these red ones and look at the green and orange and gray sections because it just gives you a little bit better of a chance to be found. And always try and put your better, higher ranking keywords first and then go ahead and fill in with some of those other ones, including your shop name and business. Okay? All right, guys, thank you guys for allowing me to help you guys with this training. I hope you learned something from this. Again, questions are always welcome. I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoy this course. Thank you.